Hello, everybody. It's Diane right back with that same altered book. I had an idea, so I have this. I bought a downloadable thing years ago. It was a 1920 something paper doll. It wasn't a book, but packet. And one of the dolls is Rudolph Valentino. So I cut him out, and he comes with three outfits. That yeah, I hope in the 1920s no child received this book, whatever you want to call it. This was hard to cut out. The face, this negative space here, the face here, there's no opening. I used an X-Acto on it. It's not easy. There's two hats over here. Okay. And those are obviously costumes from his movie, not his everyday wardrobe. All right. So, I was just going to do a collage in some manner. And then I thought, well, would it be kind of cool to, you could, use it as a doll, because in all my free time, I'm going to goof around with putting costumes on a Rudolph Valentino paper doll. But, this one I thought looked pretty good. That one's pretty cool. But anyway, so, okay, well, maybe leave the clothing loose. And you could still glue down Rudy and then just sort of, if you want to goof around, place the costume on him. Okay. Well, I know. Let's like actually design a room and put the clothes in an armoire or something. That's cool, Diane. Can you find an armoire in your old ADs? No. I have a china cabinet, and that's what we're going to use unless we come across something better. But as you can see, I'm going to make a two-page thing. I'm not sure if this is going on. It might not. I don't know about this. Maybe on the bottom. Anyway, and I do intend to like have this open, and then you can put the clothing down in there. Diane, you're not real good at engineering and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do that by myself. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I have pretty good design sense in that, but when you have to construct, no. Anyway, I was going to look for a few more pieces, so I thought, well, I'll just turn the camera on and see if we can find something together. If I find an armoire in one of these, that would be wonderful. And if I can't find anything else, I'll just have to fill in with, I have some scrapbook paper that has chairs. I don't know if it would go, so to speak. Or I could place, like vases of flowers or something around to fill in, a giant watch, something. So don't despair if we don't find any cool furniture. Oh, well, 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 well. Yeah, that's kind of short. This is actually short too. Yeah, that's too short. Okay, nice try. Well, I know there's one company, and I can't remember what they are, that in these older ADs, they would have just a table, a armoire, and then like the company name in that. But I can't find any, so I don't know if I just haven't come across it yet. I've got just two, how was it, two more that I didn't look in yet. They're not in the newer ones, and I'm pretty sure the newer ones wouldn't really have an armoire anyway. That's not so much in style now. Do you know why? Well, it's my understanding. They were big there in the like 90s for people to put their TVs in. But then once they went to flat screen TVs, you didn't need a big, deep thing to put a TV in. And stuff comes in and out of style anyway, so. I never had one. I don't like big, heavy, Diane can't move it furniture. Although they're pretty. I mean, I think they're neat. But I don't like getting chained to furniture that I can't move. This is just a door. Oh, it's got like a V on it. Oh. Well, that's not the, look I really wanted, but it's kind of funny. Your insurance company's idea of replacement value. Maybe it's not funny. It's a little too close to home. Well, whoa, it's alive. All right, can we make it look? Okay, I think I'll take that over the china cabinet. Well, let's just move on though. I still need something else. I have half a sofa here. Maybe I didn't really like it so much once I had it on the page, but it's there. Oh, here's a pot for the pots page. But yeah, if I didn't have a pots page, I could put something like this around too. Stand up. Rudolph is tired. Yeah, I don't know how they expect kids to cut that stuff out. I don't know, maybe it wasn't really geared towards kids, but aren't paper dolls usually considered a kid's thing? Usually. I know there's higher end ones, but or I don't know, maybe they didn't expect you to really cut it out. You're supposed to just keep it as a folio thing. If you're really curious, you can find them online. It's called Hollywood Dollies. And this is series 1, I believe it was. I kept that too. Yeah. Oh, first series. Okay. I've never seen any other ones, so I don't know if they didn't make any other ones. They didn't survive for some reason, or I just haven't found them. But anyway, this is the only series I've ever found. And they had Norma Talmadge, Norma Shearer, Mae Murray, Tom Mix, Colleen Moore. I know, it almost looks like Rudolph's car. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I think that's all there were in the series. Since this looks like an outdoor door, maybe he's outside his house. Okay. What are you going to do with all the furniture you cut out, Diane? I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that. All right. Okay. Instead of furniture now, I guess we should be looking for flowers and maybe outdoor furniture and stuff like that, which would be more, I would say, HG type of stuff. Uh, or like rocks. Well, what is your problem? That's not bad. He's getting a little lost. This also means this background I painted on is probably irrelevant, right? I was kind of matching this, is why I did that background, and I thought I was going to just sort of place the stuff around it, and then I had all these brilliant engineering ideas. Some stairs. You know what? Let's mark that. We maybe want a couple stairs up there. Okay, well, maybe. All right, my idea was to glue 2 or 3 papers together, pages, and that would give it a little more stability. And then to open this, I might glue something to the back of that. And then cut like the first page and have it be like a pocket for the clothes. Does that make sense? Does that make engineering sense to anybody? Because I don't know, I'm bad at that. I don't know, I'm kind of worried this stuff is a little too busy. Let me cut the rocks quickly. All right, if you had a Rudolph Valentino paper doll set that you were going to do a collage type thing on or about, what would you do? I thought too you could maybe make it look, cut out paper or use a real thin wire, make it look like the clothing was on hangers and just put them on a rod type thing. That's not a bad idea. That's kind of better. All right, I'm gonna have to think and construct and do engineering. I don't know if it's gonna be done or not, but hang on and find out. Okay, first of all, this was this series of ads I was thinking of. I came across, it's Millhouse Antiques, and they had like a singular large image of furniture, and I was trying to find an armoire, and of course I couldn't, but anyway, that's what I was thinking of. And I cut out the pineapple that was part of this ad to use on the door. So we're all done. Yeah, this was a lot of work. But obviously I like the end result. It was worth it. I cut some palm leaves to take away the edge of the garage roof there and put some behind. We added some potted plants. I did shade a little bit with an ebony pencil. So here's the pineapple. That's a sign of welcome. Rudolph's name is off the original paper doll thing, if you remember. So, maybe this is like his dressing room bungalow or something on the studio lot. I put a little tab here. It's magazine paper. I did go in with paint and added to the vine so it wasn't just cut off, and a little over here. Very tiny little detail. I finished the tulips and one over there. They had, were cut, so I thought that looked better. Added those steps. Another potted plant, some leaves. I painted this edge. It's not a match. I was trying to match. That's a hard color to match. I could have, but when I just put this first coat down, I thought, well, I'll get like a base coat. But I don't know. It kind of looks like, this is the doorway and then that's the building. So I left it. An exact match, maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have been more boring. I don't know. But that's what I did. These lines up here are colored pencil. This is paint to finish the arch. Okay, so then it opens. Magazine image. I glued the hats to the door like they're hanging on the door because you can't really put them on him now anyway. And they didn't really fit too well, so I didn't care. So this is a pocket. I had originally cut the chandelier when I thought I was doing a room scene, but it just so happened it matched, this part of this light really well. So I put it in here. A chair, a picture, some carpet. So then this is your pocket. So I glued 2 pages together, and then the third page I cut, and then, just glued the bottom. Otherwise, glued all around. So that creates a pocket. There's some washi tape, this gold. I went over the page edge so it is a little reinforced. It looks nicer too. So these fit in there. So when Rudolph has to have a costume change, he can run in and do that. I think that's all I did differently that you didn't see. I don't know. It's cool. It was a lot of work, but I like it. It's fun. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Okay, sorry. P.S. I forgot. This is the next day. I forgot to mention I didn't use this. People were probably thinking I painted over it. No, there was so little of it going to show. I mean, basically nothing on this side and just this edge. I thought it was a waste. So I'll do something else with this stuff. Okay, thank you. See you later.